Hello and welcome to Pavli. In this video, we are going to understand how to send SMS for cancelled Shopify orders. So here my objective is every time an order is cancelled in Shopify, which is an e-commerce platform, then automatically an SMS should be sent using ClickSend application to the user who has just created the order, stating the details like the name of the product, amount and the reason for the cancellation. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pavli Connect. So here my trigger will be Shopify and my action application will be ClickSend. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pavli Connect, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. If you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It's not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you are going to get 100 free tasks to test all these automations. Now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared. Here you have to name your workflow. Now you can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to send SMS for cancelled Shopify orders. Here I'm going to click on Create, and as we do that, here we can see we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. So trigger here is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get a notification on SMS about the amount debited. How does that happen? With the help of automation. Now in such a case, your trigger is the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. Once we have understood this, let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be Shopify. Let's click on this. Then we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be order cancelled. So yes, here we have the event. Now here we have received this webhook URL. This is going to act as a bridge for connecting Shopify and Pavli Connect. So I'm going to copy this, and then we have this help text given. So we have to follow this. Please read this carefully. Let me show you exactly what we have to do. So this here is my Shopify account. I have already logged in. Here you have to go to settings. Now within settings, here on the left hand side panel, we have notifications. Now here in notifications, you have to look for webhooks. So click on create webhook, and here we have to select the event. So the event that we are going to select is order cancellation. The format has to be JSON. Here I'm going to paste the URL that we have just received, and the webhook API version will be latest. Let's click on save. So as we do that, here we can see that the webhook has been saved successfully. Now in Pavli Connect, it is saying that once you have added the webhook URL, you have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So I'm going to take you back to Shopify, and here we are going to close this. And now we are going to cancel an already created order. So let me take you to orders. Now you can see here that I have got different orders created. Let's say that I have this particular order 1011. So this is a test order. Now this here is a phone Rail V9. So this here is the name of the product, and this here is the amount. The name of the customer who has created this order is demo user. Here we have the contact information of the person. Then we have the billing address, mobile number. So we have got all the details. Now what I'm going to do, let's go to more actions, and here we have the option to cancel the order. So as soon as I cancel the order here, we have got options, refund options. So I'm going to select this option. Then we have here reason for cancellation. So I'm going to say payment declined. You can give any other reason as well. Now let's click on cancel order. Now as soon as we do that, here we can see that the order has been cancelled. Let's take you back to Pavli Connect and see if we have received the response here, and yes. This is our response received. So first of all, here we have the updated date and time. Now as I take you down, here we have the total amount. Then here we have the name of the product. So here we have the financial status. Then here we have the email address of the person who has created this order. And then here we have the first name, last name. Here we have the billing address. So once we have received all these details, I want to send an SMS to the user sharing the details of order cancellation. So here I'm going to choose my action application as click send. So let's click on this. And the action event here will be to send SMS. So here we have send SMS. Let's click on connect. Now here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with ClickSend account. So here I have selected add new connection as we are setting up this connection for the first time. And now to set up this connection, we need the username and the API key. How can we receive this? So for this, first you have to log into your ClickSend account and then you have to click on the developers menu. So here I'm going to just go to ClickSend account. Here we have to go to developers. Now within developers we have API credentials, and now here you can see we have the username. So I'm going to first copy this username, okay, and paste the same here. Go back to click send. Now I'm going to close this, and now I need the API key, so I'm going to copy this API key and here I'm going to paste the same. Let's click on save to set up this connection. So here we can see that ClickSend and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Once this is done, now here we have to enter the number where we have to send this SMS. So I am going to map the information how. So I have received this number here in the previous response, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this. You can see the previous step here, and this was the response received. So here let's look for the number. So this here is the address phone. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time your workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this information manually, then when I had received some new webhook response, it wouldn't have taken that. Instead, it would have taken the same information written manually. So to avoid that, we map the information. Next, we have the from number. So here you can use any dedicated number provided by ClickSend if you have a paid account. Since this is just a test account, I'm going to leave it blank and it is automatically going to take this number. Next, the message. So here I'm going to write dear. So I'm going to look for the name of the person. This here is the name. Now let's put a comma, and here I'm going to write your order against the product. Now here I'm going to map the name of the product. So this here is the name of the product. So your order against the product, this has been cancelled, a refund of rupees. So here let's map the amount as well. So this here is the amount. So a refund of this amount has been initiated. You will receive the amount in the specified account within 2 to 3 working days. Regards, ABC Limited. Now, do you want to schedule this SMS? If you wish, you can do that. And here you have to use this Unix format. Then you can mention the custom string and source. I'm just going to leave this blank. This is just a test case and these are not the required fields. And click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response according to which now this SMS must be received by the person, and here you can see is the screenshot of the same. So this means our integration is a complete success. Now let's check the same in real time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back to Shopify. Let's go to orders once again. Now let's say that there is this order 1006. And the person's name is Dem user. This here is the contact information and the product purchase is the same. Now I'm again going to go to more actions, cancel the order, and here I'm going to choose the reason as items unavailable. Click on cancel order. And as soon as the order is cancelled, what should happen? Automatically the person should receive an SMS, and here you can see is the screenshot of the same. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger was Shopify, where the event was order cancelled. Then our action application was click send, where the event was to send SMS. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.